Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Griffin in at the 4 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Giannis. In the corner, Middleton with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Inside, Lopez with the steal. From past the arc. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Middleton's got 5.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Jordan the pass to Griffin. Dishes to Harden. Over Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. It's stolen by Kumbo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Now Harden. Brown finds Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
And it's Middleton penetrating, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Brooklyn with the ball. 6 to shoot. For 3, Harris. Brown kicks to Harris. Here's Jordan with 1 on the clock, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
1:52 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Lets the 3 fly, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
To me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Teague is checked in for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Giannis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Holiday against Irving. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. On the wing, Irving. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to KD. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Here's Connaughton. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Portis. He dishes it to T. There's the lob to Portis.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The tray, and it's Kevin Durant with the 3. KD's got 5.
I'll tell you, KD has such a beautiful looking stroke. He's been doing that at an elite level for a long.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. Teague out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets shooting their first free throw this game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Well, you can be a second-round selection and still make it in the NBA. Joe Harris, because of his commitment to work, has carved out a nice career for himself. This guy is a lights-out three-point shooter. Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. Brooklyn trailing.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but...
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Tucker, the pass to Middleton. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
Back to Teague. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, to not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And a slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden scanning the floor. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Griffin finds Harden. Off target with his three. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. The kick out to Brown. Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Outside Holiday. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for T. And a change for the Nets. Green's checked in. It's Harden with the drop. Oh!
Wow.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good. It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Griffin in at the 4.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
Here's Middleton. And that one goes long. Nets leading by 4. Brown kicks to Harden. Back to Brown. Here's Harden on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Harden outside. On the wing, Brown. There's the lob to Harden. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's DiVincenzo. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Harden the pass to Harris. And here's Griffin. Antetokounmpo defending. Griffin dishes to Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's the lob to the hoop. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, He's also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
The offensive rebound, Jordan with the clock winding down, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
To the middle. Kicks it down to Middleton. Takes the three. Stolen by Harden. Griffin passes to Jordan. And that's good off the glass that time.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Over Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Lopez outside. And there's the feed to Tucker. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Brook Lopez.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. And Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
It's Portis, high post. Here's Middleton. Up again. The rebound by Luwawu.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
DiVincenzo with it. 6 points for him. Shoots it up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Clock at 6. Here's Holiday, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Green. Back to Harden. Over Holiday. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And the pass to Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, for a big man, DeAndre Jordan has such soft touch on his passes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Portis. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Off target on the 15-footer.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Brown. Offensive rebound outside for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Loads it up for Giannis. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Finished off the break. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Durant against Giannis. Outside Durant. Kicks it to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. Got a piece of it. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Brown in for Dinwiddie. DiVincenzo against Harden for 3. Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 10. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. From deep. From 13. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And that one's good by Giannis.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Harden draws the double. Up top, Griffin. Lopez covering to the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Lopez inside. Brown on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, it's clear that Brook Lopez loves getting to the free throw line. He uses his length to pick up these kinds of opportunities.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter. To the right side. Here's Irving. Here's Claxton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by KD. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Nets passing it around. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
KD can't get it to go. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it. at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Giannis. The putback, and Embiid pulls it down. And here's the fast break. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's off from three-point range. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. DiVincenzo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Milton. Feeds it to Embiid. Back to Milton. There's the triple. 4 on the clock. Embiid, no good. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. We play just over a minute here in the first. Now, Giannis. Lopez outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Milton. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Lopez outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes to the throwdown.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Middleton can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harris passes to Green. And there's the pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's Simmons. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Over Lopez. That one misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. That 3 off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Harris finds Simmons. Back to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from 3-point range. And for the 76ers, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday. Middleton on the wing. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Hill passes to Howard. Lopez with the steal, and they're moving it up. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. Holiday against Hill, and the dunk by Lopez.
Efficient offensive player. Give Lopez the ball at the right spot, and he's going to score.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. Passes it to Howard. Makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Holiday. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Curry is out there with Hill. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Hill passes to Thybulle. Floats one. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
Maxey's checked in for George Hill. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Howard, the pass to Thybulle. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. It's tipped. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. And Embiid throws it down.
Such impressive mobility. I mean, Embiid is a tough cover when he's working the screen and roll.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Embiid. And Portis throws it down. 76ers trailing. Curry with it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Milwaukee. And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Now here is Holiday. Defended by Milton. Giannis inside. Simmons is there. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Simmons finds Milton. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For three, Middleton. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Dishes it to Embiid. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Now here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. Green passes to Milton. 5 on the clock. Embiid trying to break loose. The rebound by the Bucks. Basket good. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They kept at it on both ends. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Now here's Middleton following the shot by Drew Holiday.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
The 76ers leading by 4. And here is Simmons. On the wing, Milton. Back to Simmons. Pass to Milton. He goes up again. Outside for Simmons. Back to Embiid. And it's blocked by Lopez.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The drive by Green, and it's sent back by Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Here's Maxey following the basket by Giannis. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Curry has it in the corner. Kicks it to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
Bucks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Giannis. That shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Curry outside. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. Giannis left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Now here's Howard. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
The 76ers leading by 5. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Hill, he's checked in for the 76ers. Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. .103 left to play in the 3rd. Bucket is good. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
Well, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of position. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Portis, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Hill. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low, Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Hill. The shot's good from Forbes.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Left side, Curry. Pass to Thybulle. Outside Curry. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Embiid. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Hill in at the point guard. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Embiid. Thybulle with the ball. Guarded by Tucker. Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Holiday. The shot's good.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Hill passes to Thybulle. Outside Hill. A baseline J. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Hill. And the 76ers lead by 6. Middleton outside. Shot on the wing. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Curry finds Embiid. Holiday against Hill. Here's Embiid. From the wing. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Harris. Milton with it to the middle. A nice shot by Howard.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Holiday surveying the floor. A three for DiVincenzo.
Oh, man, this guy, bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about they not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Outside, Simmons. Putting the pass to Simmons. Lets a floater go. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Bucks trail by 6. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, big-time player. When it's a critical possession, Lopez steps to the plate.
And here is Simmons. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. Inside. Unable to get that one. Good D by Lopez. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Back to Giannis. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points. Outside, Simmons.
Just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Giannis. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons left side. Embiid kicks to Milton. It counts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. A narrow win under difficult. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. Lopez left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep. Atlanta gets it back. In the corner, it's Hunter. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Yes, that goes in.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, here's DiVincenzo, and he dunks it down.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now, here is Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Shoots the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Now Capella. Pass to Young. Back to Capella. And here's Collins from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here is Young. Wide open shot is on the money. Young's got 5 points so far.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Here's Middleton. He was all alone on that one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Young passes to Capella. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Young against Holiday, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday left side to the inside. Here's Lopez off the left rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
His moves get Trey inside. He's able to take the shot despite the aggressive D.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Portis. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Kept alive over Okongwu. From deep three-point range, and they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Portis. Good on the bucket.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
There's the pass to Okongwu. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. And Okongwu slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And Tucker has it in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Herter. And he drops it in from the low post.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 6. We'll get right. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Then it's Williams. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Fernando in at the power forward. Here's Herter. He dishes it to Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. All alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
Here's Forbes. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes it to Tucker. From past the arc. Tucker. Tip back in for 2.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Taken away by Williams. Last break here. Here come the Hawks. Moving it up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Bucks trail by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Tucker. Fernando pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. Snell, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. In the corner, Collins with it. Gallinari outside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Feeds it to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
From deep, Collins. Capella dishes to Young. It's good. Young's got 9 points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Outside Holiday. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Snell, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Young. Tips it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so we conclude the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have the 6-point lead. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And here's Young. He's got 9. Over Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Middleton against Gallinari. Kicks to Hunter. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovic. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
The pass to Capella. Gallinari outside. Young pass to Capella. And a missed layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Middleton, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Young pass to Gallinari. Young drives in. Can't get it to fall. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Williams in the post. Pass to Okongwu. He kicks to Reddish. To the paint. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 1:09 left in the third. Herter passes to Williams. Stolen by Middleton. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Williams in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. A 3. Williams can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Portis, who's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Hawks. Snell's checked in. Here's Portis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But, you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
DiVincenzo finds Portis. Out to the wing. Good if it goes. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Tony Snell is out there with Hunter. And it's Collins in at the center, filling out the middle.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Snell, guarded by Holiday. Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 5. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. It's deflected. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Lopez, he's checked in for PJ Tucker. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Bruno Fernando comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Young.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Holiday with it. Passes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Middleton right side. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Okongwu, the pass to Reddish to stop the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Bobby Portis. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Atlanta making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Tony Snell. Young finds Bogdanovic. Tries yet again. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Capella, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. From 12 feet out. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Young.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Shakes him. And Giannis with the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Young's shot is good. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
Here's Holiday, and Capella sends it back. One-on-one here, and an intentional foul right there. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Goes back up. The kick out to Young. And the 3 off target. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Young outside. Dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Holiday goes in. Capella against Lopez. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Hunter. Oh, offensive interference. Here's Milwaukee now. 8-point game. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Teague, the pass to Tucker. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's not going to go for him. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Off target. And so the Bucks take the win. Even. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Nets, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Griffin is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Now here's Giannis. Middleton left side. Fires from deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And the Nets with possession. Griffin finds Harris. 20 feet out. And that one, good. Harris has got the first basket of the game for Brooklyn. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
You go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships. That tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series. Finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
Now Holiday, James Harden missing on the three. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Pass to Griffin. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Holiday against Harden. Passes it to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now here's Harden. The pass to Brown. And the shot is good.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Lopez against Jordan. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. That one a little long.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much.
Oh, the power on that Pruden.
Unreal. I love the attitude there of Jordan staying with the shot despite being grabbed.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Joe Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Milwaukee has possession, trailing by 5. Teague, the pass to Middleton. And to Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Green.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Harden surveying the D. Irving for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:56 left to play in the first. Here's DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes it down to Middleton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Luwawu is checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here is Harden. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. KD against Giannis. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 5.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie finds Harden. Harden draws the double, kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Teague drives in, and that one is off.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Here's Harden. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And Jeff Teague knows he's going to get hit when he gets in there like that, but great job still knocking it down.
Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And they got to bring the double team out.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. The Nets have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. He gets it in there.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Nice D from Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie passes to KD. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Holiday brings the double team. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown the pass to Claxton. KD on the wing. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo. That shot off. Nets leading by 8. Irving passes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Green's got his first points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Giannis outside. Lopez outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Griffin comes in for Green, and it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. Timeout called the Bucks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So for the Nets, Irving's checked in for Brown, and it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving looking over the floor. And he gets it to go.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
T kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Over Jordan. Misses off the left iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Teague drives in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's the Bucks on the break.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
They swipe it. And so it's the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. Amped up and ready off the tip. And that
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brown the pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here is Harden. After Drew Holiday's score, Harden draws the double. Shoots. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan when he's that deep inside, nearly impossible to stop.
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Now, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Harden left side. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Irving kicks to Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Irving against Teague. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Jordan can't get it to go.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Harden outside. Here's Luwawu. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Down low. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Teague.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Irving with it. Irving double team. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Holiday goes in, and Holiday throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Holiday.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, up. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Now Dinwiddie in the corner. Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Durant. Shoots over Portis. Claxton the pass to KD. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Lopez. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden against DiVincenzo to the left side wing. Out to KD for the 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Pass to Holiday. Harden against Lopez. Over Harden. That misses off the backboard. Nets leading by 10. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Jordan inside. Lopez covering. No good from Jordan. Bucks trail by 10. And here's Middleton. On his left side. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. And that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 12.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden dishes to KD. He gets that one.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Outside Irving. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And a deep three from Irving. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Harris finds Brown. There's the lob to Harden. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Holiday, here we go. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a deep three from Harden. From beyond the arc and then some.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Kevin Durant's checked in for Jordan. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Johnson in for Brown. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 11. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. From deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
Stolen by Middleton. And so it's Brooklyn. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Philadelphia. That. It's time for the NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now here's DiVincenzo.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Now Simmons. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now here's Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
The 76ers off to a slow start. 6-point game. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, fogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here's Embiid. No good there off the double clutch.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Harris dishes to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's DiVincenzo. And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
DiVincenzo with it for 3. Middleton drills the three-pointer. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Now here's Howard. Thibault kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? The rebound by the Bucks.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
For 3, Middleton. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Curry. Now the feed to Howard. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Now here's Middleton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And the basket by Hill.
And you can just see it in Hill's eyes how badly he wants to finish near the basket. Defense throwing a lot at him, but he still gets the job done.
Now here's Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Teague finds Middleton. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Hill against Teague. Hill passes to Howard. Great D that time from Portis. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Nice shot by Portis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Teague. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. And here is Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Kerr. Portis. Connaughton passes to Portis. Holiday surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. That one good for 2. Embiid's got his first 2 points.
Well, he's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
On the wing, Holiday. And Tucker has it in the corner. Curry is inside. Embiid trying to break loose. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Holiday gets the bucket. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Simmons dishes to Howard. Back to Simmons. With some arc, and it's in there. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Howard. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris looking it over. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Bucks leading by 14. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
43 seconds left to play here in the half. Giannis drives in, and it's sent back by Howard, and the shot goes down. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 16. Howard finds Simmons. Milton in the corner. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny Hudge. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Giannis missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis is running.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Simmons. That's tipped. On the wing, Harris, covered by Giannis. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Passes to Giannis. The shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons. He's got 6.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Outside Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Simmons.
So you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. The 76ers trail by 12. Outside Hill. The pass to Howard. Nifty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Teague against Hill. Outside Curry. Bible on the wing. Back to Curry. From the arc. But they recover it. Bible, the pass to Embiid. A second chance effort, and he gets the jumper to drop. Embiid's got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively. Embiid is unstoppable.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Holiday. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hill kicks to Embiid. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Holiday.
So skilled at maneuvering his way to the cup. Embiid's mobility, extremely impressive for a guy of his size.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Milton. Back to Simmons. Dishes it to Howard. Clock at 4. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Simmons.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Giannis inside. Simmons is there. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Green. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Over Lopez. Howard trying to free himself up. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ben Simmons. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Simmons passes to Howard. Simmons inside, covered by Giannis. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Ben Simmons.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee finishes the break with a slam.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Now Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
No good from Simmons. It's stolen by Green. Embiid. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Shots good by Simmons.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Holiday. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Middleton on the wing. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player. Somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. No good on the triple. And so the Bucks take the win. They see David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. From deep, Collins. No good. Shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. The wide open look here for Holiday. From outside, off the mark. Right wing. Here's Bogdanovich. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Young outside. Now the dish to Capella. The kick out to Young. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's DiVincenzo, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Giannis. It's blocked. Last break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. The 3. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. From the top of the key, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And a deep 3 from Young. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Young, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Here's Collins. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and Young kicks to Capella. Lopez grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And stolen by Hunter. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Teague. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, When Teague has a step or two on the drive, he'll shield the ball and do his best to draw contact.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Williams. To the wing right side. Here's Reddish. And the shot no good, a bit short. 1 second left. The shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hawks trail by 8. Williams with the ball. And the pass to Gallinari. Okongwu with it. Working on Portis. Rebound Milwaukee. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Okongwu.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Teague against Williams. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. That shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Over in the corner, Portis. Williams with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Herter. And it's denied.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
It's stolen by Reddish. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Now, here's Reddish. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. For 3, Middleton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. No good there. The Hawks trail by 4. Williams passes to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Teague against Williams. Here's Teague. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Reddish with the ball. Working on Portis. Pass to Reddish. Lays it up and banks it in. Reddish has got his first bucket of the night.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the layup falls. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the wing, Williams. Teague covering. Williams kicks to Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Williams against T. Portis. Good. Nice job down low. Portis has got his first points of the game.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's blocked. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Reddish with the slam.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Teague against Williams. A nice shot by Teague. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Fernando. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's yours? And that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Okongwu. Tony Snell is out there with Dunn. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the 4 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Middleton. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. A miss that time, would have put him up. The Bucks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Middleton. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 2. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they've got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Giannis and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Atlanta again missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Young. Giannis outside. He feeds it to Lopez. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Capella, the pass to Young. With the shot, Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. Rebounded by the Bucks.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Teague's checks in for the Bucks. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young inside. Teague covering. Capella dishes to Young. Shoots. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Hunter, and he lays it straight in.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop. And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Molinari, he's checked in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Bogdanovich.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Capella. Young outside. Snell from outside. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Snell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Bucks leading by 10. And here is DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Lopez. The layup missed. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Holiday in at the point. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Now here's DiVincenzo. There's the lob to Portis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You can tell Bobby Portis wants to be a go-to guy for this team, not just satisfied of being a role player.
Holiday against Williams. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Okongwu kicks to Williams. The Hawks again can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. DiVincenzo finds Tucker. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. The kick out to Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Portis. And he converts the layup. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young fires away from outside. A rebound by the Bucks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's DiVincenzo. That one goes in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The Hawks trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
That's his first personal foul. And he makes the first.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
32 seconds left in the game. Here's Dunn. They get the rebound. Fernando. Snell kicks to Williams. From downtown. Snell, no good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And stolen by Dunn. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Got a piece of it. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
it.